The world of finance is in constant motion. Markets rise and fall, influenced by a myriad of factors that can change in the blink of an eye. Investors must stay vigilant, always ready to adapt to new information and trends. Global events, technological advancements, and political shifts constantly reshape the investment landscape. From geopolitical tensions to breakthroughs in technology, each event can have a profound impact on market dynamics. Understanding these influences is key to making informed investment decisions. For astute investors, recognizing these shifts and anticipating their effects is crucial. This requires not only a deep understanding of the markets, but also the ability to interpret complex data and trends. Consulting with financial advisors and staying updated with market analyses can provide valuable insights. The year 2025 presents a unique scenario with the return of Donald Trump to the White House. His leadership style and policy preferences are well known, and his return could herald significant changes in economic policy. His proposed economic policies, should they come to fruition, have the potential to significantly alter the course of various sectors. From tax reforms to trade agreements, each policy decision could create new opportunities and challenges for investors. This essay will delve into the potential investment opportunities and challenges that may arise from these policies. By examining different sectors and analyzing potential outcomes, we aim to provide a comprehensive overview of what investors might expect. It is important to remember that these are potential scenarios based on proposed policies and not guaranteed outcomes. The financial landscape is inherently unpredictable, and investors must be prepared for a range of possibilities. Thorough due diligence, careful consideration of personal risk tolerance, and a long-term investment perspective are essential for navigating this evolving terrain. By staying informed and adaptable, investors can better position themselves to capitalize on opportunities and mitigate risks in this shifting economic landscape. Government spending plays a pivotal role in shaping economic activity. Changes in administration and policy often lead to shifts in how and where government funds are allocated. Trump's proposed policies, known for their focus on sectors like security, domestic production, and resource development, could significantly impact investment opportunities. His emphasis on stricter immigration enforcement could lead to increased demand for private prison services. Protectionist trade policies such as tariffs might benefit domestic manufacturing, but could also negatively impact companies reliant on imports. Investors need to carefully assess both the potential benefits and drawbacks of these policy shifts. Before delving into specific sectors, it's crucial to establish guiding principles for investment decisions. First and foremost is legality. Ensure any investment opportunity aligns with all applicable laws and regulations. Second, evaluate the financial soundness of the investment. Consider the company's financial health, market position, and growth potential. Finally, reflect on the moral implications of the investment. Does the company's business align with your personal values? While this aspect is subjective, it is an important consideration for many investors seeking not only financial returns but also ethical alignment. One of the most debated aspects of Trump's previous administration was his stance on immigration. His proposed policies in 2025 suggest a continued focus on stricter border control and potentially increased deportations. This raises the question of how these policies might impact the private prison industry. Companies like CoreCivic and GEO Group, which operate private prisons and detention centers, have historically benefited from stricter immigration enforcement. However, investing in this sector requires careful consideration of the ethical implications and potential for public backlash. Section 5. Manufacturing and infrastructure back in focus. Central to Trump's economic agenda is a focus on revitalizing American manufacturing. His proposed tariffs on imported goods aim to incentivize companies to bring production back to the United States. This potential shift could create opportunities in sectors like manufacturing, real estate for factories and warehouses, and transportation such as railroads and trucking. However, tariffs could also lead to increased costs for consumers and businesses that rely on imported goods. Investors need to carefully analyze which companies stand to benefit from these policies and which ones might face headwinds. Section 6. Defense and space reaching for the stars. Trump has consistently advocated for increased military spending. His return to the White House in 2025 could translate into greater investment in defense contractors like Lockheed Martin and Boeing. Moreover, his interest in space exploration might fuel growth in companies involved in rocket launches, satellite technology, and space tourism. Investors seeking exposure to these sectors should carefully assess the company's financial health, technological capabilities, and reliance on government contracts, as these factors can significantly impact their long-term performance. Section 7. Energy and finance deregulations ripples. Deregulation has been a hot topic in both the energy and financial sectors, with significant implications for the future. Trump's stance on deregulation has been a focal point of his economic agenda. He believes that reducing government oversight can spur economic growth and create jobs. In the energy sector, his policies could favor traditional fossil fuels like oil and gas. This approach aims to boost domestic production and reduce dependency on foreign oil. This might create opportunities for companies involved in exploration, production, and refining. These companies could see increased profits and expansion opportunities. However, the long-term viability of fossil fuels in a world grappling with climate change remains a significant concern. Environmentalists argue that deregulation could lead to increased pollution and hinder efforts to combat global warming. In the financial sector, deregulation could lead to increased lending activity and potentially mergers and acquisitions. Banks might find it easier to offer loans, which could stimulate economic activity. While this could boost profits for some banks and financial institutions, it also raises concerns about a repeat of the risky lending practices that contributed to the 2008 financial crisis. Critics warn that without proper oversight, the financial system could become vulnerable to another collapse. On the other hand, proponents of deregulation argue that it could also pave the way for innovation in renewable energy. By reducing bureaucratic hurdles, new technologies and sustainable practices could be developed more rapidly. Ultimately, the impact of deregulation will depend on how policies are implemented and the balance between economic growth and environmental protection. Communities across the country are watching closely to see how these changes will affect their local economies and quality of life. Section 8. Tax cuts and buybacks, a double-edged sword. Trump's tax cuts in his first term were met with mixed reactions. While they provided corporations with more capital, critics argued that they primarily benefited wealthy shareholders through stock buybacks rather than leading to significant investment and job creation. It remains to be seen how his proposed tax policies in 2025 might differ and what their impact on corporate behavior and the broader economy might be. Investors should be wary of companies that primarily use tax savings for buybacks without a clear strategy for long-term growth and investment. Section 9. Navigating the future. Knowledge is power. In today's rapidly changing world, staying informed and educated is more crucial than ever. Knowledge truly is power, and it can be the key to navigating the complexities of the future. The potential return of Donald Trump to the White House in 2025 presents both opportunities and challenges for investors. His policies could reshape the economic landscape in ways that are both predictable and unforeseen. His proposed economic policies, if enacted, could significantly impact various sectors, from private prisons and manufacturing, potentially leading to shifts in market dynamics and investment opportunities. To defense and energy, these sectors might experience growth or contraction based on policy changes, making it essential for investors to stay vigilant. However, it's crucial to approach these potential shifts with a healthy dose of caution. The market can be unpredictable, and hasty decisions can lead to significant losses. And to prioritize thorough research, due diligence, and a comprehensive understanding of the market trends. And a long-term investment perspective. Investing with a long-term horizon can help mitigate short-term volatility and provide more stable returns. Blindly following any single source of investment advice, especially without cross-referencing multiple sources, especially in times of political and economic uncertainty, can be risky. Diversifying your information sources can provide a more balanced view. Instead, empower yourself with financial literacy. Understanding the basics of finance can give you the tools to make better decisions. Stay informed about economic trends and keep up with the latest news and analyses. And consult with qualified financial advisors. Their expertise can provide valuable insights and help you navigate complex financial landscapes to make informed decisions that align with your personal financial goals and risk tolerance. By combining knowledge, research, and professional advice, you can create a robust investment strategy that stands the test of time.